What is up, everybody? The Hunter GT with TheHunterGT.com. That's right, go check out the website. What is going on today? Another review video coming at you. The Fisher F11 metal detector. $159 the price on this one. So you don't have 200, you don't have 225, 250. The chief financial officer in your life says, hey, you got $160 to spend. If you go $1 over that, I will have your head. Well, Fisher has your back. $159 on this bad boy. Want to pick one up? I am a Fisher dealer. Email me thehuntergt@gmail.com. I would be happy to have your business. So what about this F11? Comes with a 5-year limited warranty, made in the USA in El Paso, Texas. Right there. So let's check it out. 7-inch concentric elliptical waterproof search coil. Adjustable aluminum stem. It's a 3-pole setup right there with the S-rod, extra large LCD display screen, the arc stand so it doesn't fall over when you get it in the dirt when you set it down, and the padded armrest right there. Let's flip it around to the other side. They have some more stuff here for our viewing, spit it out, you idiot, Hunter GT, our viewing pleasure. 3 modes of operation: jewelry, coin, artifact, 9-segment visual target ID, 4-tone audio ID, static pinpoint, notch discrimination system, 7-inch concentric elliptical search coil that we saw in the back, ultra lightweight, 2.3 pounds. Are you kidding me? 1.1 kilogram, that is pretty lightweight. 7.7 kilohertz operating frequency, operates on one 9-volt battery for approximately 25 hours of use. So there it is right there in the box. What do you say we rip this bad boy open, run it through the menu feature set, and run it through the old Hunter GT paces? Check out the performance, all that rad stuff coming at you right now. All right, we got it all unboxed and laid out here. We're going to look at the literature first. It comes in a plastic baggie that I ripped open. It comes with the owner's manual, and then you got this little insert here with the 2 rubber washers. They go directly into the lower rod here. You see that little recessed spot right there? You just pop them right in there, give it a little press, and then your coil bolt goes right through the middle there. You see your coil bolt comes on the coil, and you are all set right there. So you got that, your owner's manual, lower rod right here, plastic polycarbonate type lower rod. You got your aluminum middle shaft right here, multiple holes on there, locking collar on the end, and then these little push button aluminum spring-loaded buttons there to adjust the in and out. The S-rod on back, you'll see a little 1-hole drilled on the back here. That is where the arc stand is going to slide over. You're going to have to take this bolt and nut out and then slide it through there with the arc stand on back. And then on the bottom of the S-rod, you're going to see 2 little holes right there, locking collar on the end, 2 holes on bottom, and the screws right here. You're going to take these out. It's going to come assembled like this. You're going to take these 2 screws out. They're going to go through the bottom of the S-rod, and then your detector is going to sit right on the top right there, and you're going to grip it just like that. Pretty easy, covers it all in the manual. If you can't figure out how to put this together, metal detecting might just not be for you. It goes together super easy. So there we go, lower rod, middle rod, upper S shaft right there. We got our arm cuff arc stand thingamabopper right there, and the 7-inch coil with the coil bolt hardware pre-attached. 5-pin connector, screw-on connector right there is going to go right onto the back here on that little 5-pin connector there as well. So this little dust cover thing, it does remove all the way. It's for the headphone port. It does remove all the way. It is held on right here when the pole pushes up in there. So if this falls off when you take it out of the box, don't panic. I want a refund. It's broken. It's not broken. This little thing holds right in there. And then when the pole pushes up in there, it holds it in place. Pretty genius, actually. Pretty genius. So let's check out the faceplate here. We got our buttons, nice and tactile feedback, our LED display right there. Flip it around back. We got our 5-pin connection for the coil. We have the Fisher logo right here. And if you look at the F, it's got holes drilled in them, and that's where the speaker noise comes out the back. I like that speaker port there. They made it out of the F for Fisher. Kudos to whoever designed that. Whoever the guy is that designed that F to be the speaker and implement it into the logo like that, thumbs up. fist bump for you. It does come with a 9-volt Energizer battery. It's flipped around backwards during shipping so that it doesn't power on the detector. Flip it back around, negative post goes down, positive post is on the top side. See if we can shut this one-handed. Yep, there we go. And there is the display. So pretty easy. It is a 4-tone machine. I'm going to show you something here. Usually I do a second segment with just the display, but it's a pretty easy display. We're going to cut through it here in just a couple minutes. We're going to power it on here. On the right-hand side, bottom right, we see our battery with 3 segments right there, full 9-volt battery. Mode, we see jewelry, coin, artifact. Jewelry mode, we notice the FE is notched out on top. See that? Coin mode, FE, number 2 and number 4 are notched out. And in artifact mode, nothing is notched out. That's your relic mode, basically. You're going to hear the iron, you're going to hear everything. Now, it is a 4-tone machine. Okay, I want to show you something in the manual here, that it is a 4-tone machine, but only in coin mode. All right, in coin mode, in zinc penny, see how we have low tone right there? It's all base for FE. So base, base, base for FE tone. We have jewelry, coin, artifact mode, and you just line it up across the row. So FE, base, base, base. Number 2, which is foil, medium in jewelry mode, base in coin mode, medium in artifact mode, nickels, medium, 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 number 3 there. Number 4, aluminum category. We have medium in jewelry mode, base in coin mode, medium in artifact mode, and here it is. Low tone in zinc penny category, number 5. Low tone in coin mode only. That's the only time we see that low tone. FE is not low tone like on most detectors. They're calling it a base tone. So it's going to be even deeper than the low tone. And then high tone for dime, quarter, half, and dollar. This is all your silver and copper, silver up here. High tone, high tone, high tone for 6, 7, 8, and 9. And in your gold range, you're going to get multiple different tones depending on the category you're in, and base tone for iron for all 3 categories. Okay, so it is a 4-tone machine, but only in that coin mode. Okay, so power on right here, off and on, just real quick. Just like that, it boots up real fast. You just see the display up top. No 0 to 99 ID on this. This is category based on top. It's only $159 detector, okay? You don't get the 0 to 99 display on there. With the modes here, we have just the 3, jewelry, coin, artifact. I'm going to switch hands here real quick. I'm going to switch hands. Excuse the camera shakiness. So right there. Now we have on this side volume, and we see with the plus or minus, we have 6 on top, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you can hear it getting lower, and then we have mute. And you can just cycle through with the same button. You don't have to go up or down if you don't want. You can just cycle all the way through. So 7 levels total. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and of course mute being the 7th level, I guess. So I'll just put it up about there. Hit menu again, and we go down to sensitivity right here, and 6 levels there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll just leave it on 1 right there. We hit menu again, and now we have notch. What happens in notch? We notice FE is gone in jewelry mode. Let's go to coin mode, actually. Remember, in coin mode, look at that. FE is gone. Number 2, which is foil, is gone. Nickels, number 3, is in. FE counts as 1, all right? FE counts as 1. So FE, number 1, gone. Number 2, foil, gone. Number 3, nickels, in. Number 4, aluminum range, gone. Aluminum pull tabs, screw caps, stuff like that. Number 5, zinc is in. But say I want to bring some of these in. So we're in notch. I just hit plus or minus. And you see how it starts flashing and I can cycle through? Well, as it's flashing, if I hit menu, I can bring them in and out. See, number 4 is back now. And now we go down to number 2, hit menu, it's back now. And FE, hit menu, they're all in now. So as I hit plus or minus, it's going to cycle through them, and I can just hit menu to bring them out or bring them in. And as we can see, we can notch out the silver range, which on many detectors you cannot do, but we can notch out as much or as little as we want, basically. So that's it. If they're showing, you're detecting. If they are invisible, like 3, 5, 7, and 8 are, you will not be detecting those categories, okay? So pretty basic setup for the notch system, volume, sensitivity. Like I said, $159 machine, definitely a beginner intro machine to the hobby. You're going to be able to tell if you like this hobby or not with this detector, that's for sure. And it has enough features to get you going from beginner into the intermediate range for sure. So without further ado, what do you say we put it together, run it through the old HunterGT testing, and have us a little fun on the performance section coming up next. All right, here we go. We have it maxed out in coin mode, no notches. So I have the FE, the foil, and the aluminum notched in right now. All right, let's check out that low tone, bass tone. Let's check out the tones first. So here's the bass tone on iron. All right, that's the bass tone. Here's the mid or the low tone on this Indian head. Mid-tone on a nickel, and high tone on copper silver. All right, let's listen again real quick. Bass tone, low tone, mid-tone, high tone. Okay, I think we can figure it out from there. So usual suspects here: small, medium, large silver, small, medium, large, high conductor, or top brass conductors, mid-range conductors, basically. This is a high conductor right here. This is a mid-range zinc penny. We have a buffalo nickel and a copper right here. So I like to have silver, copper, nickel, zinc range, and a big brass target. And of course the gold ring. Let's start the gold ring here. 8K, a small 8K ring. So it's having trouble holding the category, and we are out to about 9 inches we fall off. 9 inches we fall off. That's a super thin 8K gold ring. I'm not too worried about it missing the tone on a $160 detector here. Small merc dime. So breaking up at about 7. And then at 8, 8.5, about 8, we're losing it. So we get about an extra inch after it breaks up. Quarter. Out to 7, 8. It likes that. Out to 9. Almost 9.5 where it starts breaking. So it definitely likes the size difference. Yeah, it's breaking up at about 8, 8.5 on that dime. So definitely likes the size difference. Here's a $50. Yeah, look at that. High tone out to 10. And we're starting to lose it after that. Keep in mind this is a 7-inch concentric coil. 7-inch concentric coil. Copper penny. We're losing it about 9 inches total, and it's real scratchy out there. A nickel. Losing it at about 8 on the tone, 8 to 9, and we're still hitting it out to 10. So about an inch after it loses the tone, you got about another inch to work with, it seems, before it breaks out. Indian head penny. Starting to break up at about 6.5 to 7. And we're getting it a little further. We're getting a low tone pretty far out to 10 actually. So it likes that zinc range, it just can't figure out where it wants to put it. And then the large French centime, a large brass coin, bronze coin, whatever. We're out to 9, 10. We're still hitting it at a foot. It's just real scratchy. We're holding it pretty good to 9, 10. And it really starts to break up at 11, 12. So there we go. Let's see real quick. Can it hit the little 0.3 gram gold nugget in there? Yes, it can. But it's base toning it as iron. But we're still getting it out to a couple inches. Look at that. 2.5, 3 inches. So definitely a sensitive machine hitting that small little 0.3 gram nugget. All right, we got them at coil width apart because we want a recovery speed test, not a separation test. They do tie into each other, but I want separate tests here. So this is a recovery speed. Let's find out. If I can get it to miss, if I swing crazy, I can get it to miss, but right here is about its max limit. So as we can see, very passable, very decent for $159. Is it phenomenal over the top recovery speed? Of course not. Like I said, for the price range, very good for a digital detector. Not bad at all. There it is, guys, the F11 from Fisher Research Labs. Hope you enjoyed this review video. No, I am not going to do Monty's nail board test on this one. It's a $159 detector. It's not made to pass beta nails or anything like that. I try to show off the positives in these review videos. No, it doesn't pass the test very well at all. A couple sweeps it does, but the hardcore, side nail test, no, it doesn't. Like I said, 7-inch concentric coil, $159 detector. You need to wrap your head around it. This is a beginner intro detector that's going to take you into the intermediate range and say, hey, do you like this hobby? Do you even like metal detecting? You're not breaking the bank on a $300, $400, $500, $600 detector as your first detector. $160, that's pretty doable for most people. For most people, that's pretty doable. Add on another 100, add on another 200, you're really closing the gap for a lot of people on the low end stuff. So I think Fisher hit a home run with the performance to price tag, the performance to price ratio that it has going on. It's quite good, quite good. I'm pleased with it for the price. So there it is, the Fisher F11. I hope you enjoy these videos. The Hunter GT signing off. I will see you on the next video.